أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم.
In the name of Allah, the Gracious, the Merciful.
أتى أمر الله فلا تستعجلوه سبحانه وتعالى عما يشركون.
The decree of Allah is at hand, so seek ye not to hasten it. Holy is He, and exalted far above all that which they associate with Him.
ينزل الملائكة بالروح من أمره على من يشاء من عباده أن أنذروا أنه لا إله إلا أنا فاتقون.
He sends down the angels with revelation by His command on whomsoever of His servants He pleases, saying, Warn people that there is no God but I, so take me alone for your protector.
خلق السماوات والأرض بالحق تعالى عما يشركون.
He has created the heavens and the earth in accordance with the requirements of wisdom. Exalted is He, far above all that they associate with Him.
خلق الإنسان من نطفة فإذا هو خصيم مبين.
He has created man from a mere drop of fluid, but lo, he is an open disputer.
والأنعام خلقها لكم فيها دفء ومنافع ومنها تأكلون.
And the cattle too He has created. You find in them warmth and other uses, and of the flesh of some of them you eat.
ولكم فيها جمال حين تريحون وحين تسرحون.
And in them there is ornament and dignity for you, when you bring them home in the evening, and when you drive them forth to pasture in the morning.
وتحمل أثقالكم إلى بلد لم تكونوا بالغيه إلا بشق الأنفس إن ربكم لرؤوف رحيم.
And they carry your loads to a land which you could not reach, except with great hardship to yourselves. Surely your Lord is compassionate, merciful.
والخيل والبغال والحمير لتركبوها وزينة ويخلق ما لا تعلمون.
And He has created horses and mules and asses, that you may ride them, and as a source of beauty. And He will create what you do not yet know.
وعلى الله قصد السبيل ومنها جائر ولو شاء لهداكم أجمعين.
And upon Allah rests the showing of the right way, and there are ways which deviate from the right course. And if He had enforced His will, He would have guided you all.
هو الذي أنزل من السماء ماء لكم منه شراب ومنه شجر فيه تسيمون.
He it is who sends down water for you from the clouds. Out of it you have your drink, and there grow from it trees on which you pasture your cattle.
ينبت لكم به الزرع والزيتون والنخيل والعنب ومن كل الثمرات إن في ذلك لآية لقوم يتفكرون.
Therewith He grows corn for you, and the olive, and the date palm, and the grapes, and all manner of fruit. Surely, in that is a sign for a people who reflect.
وسخر لكم الليل والنهار والشمس والقمر والنجوم مسخرات بأمره إن في ذلك لآيات لقوم يعقلون.
And He has pressed into service for you the night and the day, and the sun and the moon, and the stars too have been pressed into service by His command. Surely, in that are signs for a people who use their understanding.
وما ذرأ لكم في الأرض مختلفا ألوانه إن في ذلك لآية لقوم يذكرون.
And the things of diverse hues that He has created for you in the earth also serve your purpose. Surely, in that is a sign for a people who take heed.
وهو الذي سخر البحر لتأكلوا منه لحما طريا وتستخرجوا منه حلية تلبسونها وترى الفلك مواخر فيه ولتبتغوا من فضله ولعلكم تشكرون.
And He it is who has subjected to you the sea, that you may eat therefrom fresh flesh, and may take forth therefrom articles which you wear as ornaments. And thou seest the ships ploughing through it, that you may journey thereby, and that you may seek of His bounty in other ways, and that you may be grateful.
وألقى في الأرض رواسي أن تميد بكم وأنهارا وسبلا لعلكم تهتدون.
And He has placed in the earth firm mountains, lest it quake with you, and rivers, and routes that you may find the way to your destination.
وعلامات وبالنجم هم يهتدون.
And He has set up other marks. By them and by the stars they follow the right direction.
أفمن يخلق كمن لا يخلق أفلا تذكرون.
Is He then who creates, like one who creates not? Will you not then take heed?
وَإِن تَعُدُّوا نِعْمَةَ اللَّهِ لَا تُحْصُوهَا إِنَّ اللَّهَ لَغَفُورٌ رَحِيمٌ.
And if you try to count the favors of Allah, you will not be able to number them. Surely, Allah is most forgiving, merciful.
وَاللَّهُ يَعْلَمُ مَا تُسِرُّونَ وَمَا تُعْلِنُونَ.
And Allah knows what you keep hidden and what you disclose.
وَالَّذِينَ يَدْعُونَ مِن دُونِ اللَّهِ لَا يَخْلُقُونَ شَيْئًا وَهُمْ يُخْلَقُونَ.
And those in whom they call beside Allah create not anything, but they are themselves created.
أَمْوَاتٌ غَيْرُ أَحْيَاءٍ وَمَا يَشْعُرُونَ أَيَّانَ يُبْعَثُونَ.
They are dead, not living, and they know not when they will be raised.
إِلَٰهُكُمْ إِلَٰهٌ وَاحِدٌ فَالَّذِينَ لَا يُؤْمِنُونَ بِالْآخِرَةِ قُلُوبُهُمْ مُنكِرَةٌ وَهُمْ مُسْتَكْبِرُونَ.
Your God is one God, and as to those who believe not in the hereafter, their hearts are strangers to truth, and they are full of pride.
لا جرم أن الله يعلم ما يسرون وما يعلنون إنه لا يحب المستكبرين.
Undoubtedly, Allah knows what they keep secret and what they disclose. Surely, He loves not the proud.
وَإِذَا قِيلَ لَهُم مَّاذَا أَنزَلَ رَبُّكُمْ قَالُوا أَسَاطِيرُ الْأَوَّلِينَ.
And when it is said to them, What think ye of that which your Lord has sent down? They say, They are mere stories of the ancients.
لِيَحْمِلُوا أَوْزَارَهُمْ كَامِلَةً يَوْمَ الْقِيَامَةِ وَمِنْ أَوْزَارِ الَّذِينَ يُضِلُّونَهُم بِغَيْرِ عِلْمٍ أَلَا سَاءَ مَا يَزِرُونَ.
The consequences will be that they shall bear their burdens in full on the day of resurrection, and also a portion of the burdens of those whom they led astray without knowledge. Behold, evil is that which they bear.
قد مكر الذين من قبلهم فأتى الله بنيانهم من القواعد فخر عليهم السقف من فوقهم وأتاهم العذاب من حيث لا يشعرون.
Those who were before them also devised plans, but Allah came upon their structure from the very foundations, so that the roof fell down upon them from above them, and the punishment came upon them from where they knew not.
ثم يوم القيامة يخزيهم ويقول أين شركائي الذين كنتم تشاقون فيهم.
Then on the day of resurrection, he will humiliate them and will say, Where are my partners, for whose sake you used to oppose my prophets?
قال الذين أوتوا العلم إن الخزي اليوم والسوء على الكافرين.
Those endowed with knowledge will say, This day, humiliation and affliction will surely befall the disbelievers.
الذين تتوفاهم الملائكة ظالمي أنفسهم فألقوا السلم ما كنا نعمل من سوء بلى إن الله عليم بما كنتم تعملون.
Those whom the angels cause to die while they are wronging their souls will offer submission, pleading, We used not to do any evil. It will be said to them, Nay, surely Allah knows well what you used to do.
فادخلوا أبواب جهنم خالدين فيها فلبئس مثوى المتكبرين.
So enter the gates of hell, to abide therein. Evil, indeed, is the abode of the arrogant.
وقيل للذين اتقوا ماذا أنزل ربكم قالوا خيرا للذين أحسنوا في هذه الدنيا حسنة ولدار الآخرة خير ولنعم دار المتقين.
And when it is said to the righteous, What think ye of that which your Lord has revealed? They say, The best. For those who do good, there is good in this world, and the home of the hereafter is even better. Excellent indeed is the abode of the righteous.
جنات عدن يدخلونها تجري من تحتها الأنهار لهم فيها ما يشاءون كذلك يجزي الله المتقين.
Gardens of eternity, which they will enter. Through them flow streams. They will have therein what they wish for. Thus does Allah reward the righteous.
الذين تتوفاهم الملائكة طيبين يقولون سلام عليكم ادخلوا الجنة بما كنتم تعملون.
Those whom the angels cause to die while they are pure, they say to them, Peace be unto you. Enter heaven because of what you used to do.
هل ينظرون إلا أن تأتيهم الملائكة أو يأتي أمر ربك كذلك فعل الذين من قبلهم وما ظلمهم الله ولكن كانوا أنفسهم يظلمون.
What do these disbelievers wait for, except that the angel should come upon them, or that the decree of thy Lord should come to pass? So did those who were before them. Allah did not wrong them, but they used to wrong themselves.
فأصابهم سيئات ما عملوا وحاك بهم ما كانوا به يستهزئون.
So the evil consequences of what they did overtook them, and that which they used to mock at encompassed them.
وقال الذين أشركوا لو شاء الله ما عبدنا من دونه من شيء نحن ولا آباؤنا ولا حرمنا من دونه من شيء.
And the idolaters say, if Allah had so willed, we should not have worshipped anything beside Him, neither we nor our fathers, nor should we have forbidden anything without command from Him.
كذلك فعل الذين من قبلهم فهل على الرسل إلا البلاغ المبين.
So did those who opposed the truth before them. Are the messengers responsible for anything except the plain delivery of the message?
ولقد بعثنا في كل أمة رسولا أن اعبدوا الله واجتنبوا الطاغوت فمنهم من هدى الله ومنهم من حقت عليه الضلالة.
And we did raise among every people a messenger with the teaching, worship Allah and shun the evil one. Then among them were some whom Allah guided, and among them were some who became deserving of ruin.
فسيروا في الأرض فانظروا كيف كان عاقبة المكذبين.
So travel through the earth and see what was the end of those who treated the prophets as liars.
إن تحرص على هداهم فإن الله لا يهدي من يضل وما لهم من ناصرين.
If thou art solicitous of their guidance, then know that Allah surely guides not those who lead others astray, and for such there are no helpers.
وأقسموا بالله جهد أيمانهم لا يبعث الله من يموت بلى وعدا عليه حقا ولكن أكثر الناس لا يعلمون.
And they swear by Allah their strongest oaths, that Allah will not raise up those who die. Nay, He will certainly raise them up. This is a true promise, the fulfillment of which is binding on Him, but most men know not.
ليبين لهم الذي يختلفون فيه وليعلم الذين كفروا أنهم كانوا كاذبين.
He will surely raise them up, that he may make clear to them that wherein they differed, and that those who disbelieved may realize that they were liars.
إنما قولنا لشيء إذا أردناه أن نقول له كن فيكون.
Our word concerning a thing, when we will it, is only that we say to it, Be, and it is.
والذين هاجروا في الله من بعد ما ظلموا لنبوئنهم في الدنيا حسنة ولأجر الآخرة أكبر لو كانوا يعلمون.
And as to those who leave their homes for the sake of Allah after they are wronged, we will surely give them a goodly abode in this world, and truly the reward of the hereafter is greater if they but knew.
الذين صبروا وعلى ربهم يتوكلون.
Those who are steadfast and put their trust in their Lord.
وما أرسلنا من قبلك إلا رجالا نوحي إليهم فاسألوا أهل الذكر إن كنتم لا تعلمون.
And we sent not as messengers before thee, but men, to whom we sent revelation. So ask those who possess the reminder, if you know not.
بالبينات والزبر وأنزلنا إليك الذكر لتبين للناس ما نزل إليهم ولعلهم يتفكرون.
With clear signs and scriptures, and we have sent down to thee the reminder, that thou mayest explain to mankind that which has been sent down to them, and that they may reflect.
أفأمن الذين مكروا السيئات أن يكسف الله بهم الأرض أو يأتيهم العذاب من حيث لا يشعرون.
Do then those who devise evil plans feel secure that Allah will not humiliate them in their own land, or that the punishment will not come upon them whence they do not know.
أو يأخذهم في تقلبهم فما هم بمعجزين.
Or that He will not seize them in their going to and fro, so that they shall not be able to frustrate His plans.
أو يأخذهم على تخوف فإن ربكم لرؤوف رحيم.
Or that He will not destroy them through a process of gradual attrition. Your Lord is indeed compassionate, merciful.
أولم يروا إلى ما خلق الله من شيء يتفيأ ظلاله عن اليمين والشمائل سجدا عن اليمين والشمائل سجدا لله وهم داخرون.
Have they not observed, bowing in humility before Allah, that the shadows of everything which Allah has created shift from the right and from the left, and they are being humbled?
وَلِلَّهِ يَسْجُدُ مَا فِي السَّمَاوَاتِ وَمَا فِي الْأَرْضِ مِنْ دَابَّةٍ وَالْمَلَائِكَةُ وَهُمْ لَا يَسْتَكْبِرُونَ.
And whatever is in the heavens and whatever creature is in the earth submits humbly to Allah, and the angels too, and they are not proud.
يخافون ربهم من فوقهم ويفعلون ما يؤمرون.
They fear their Lord above them and do what they are commanded.
وقال الله لا تتخذوا إلهين اثنين إنما هو إله واحد فإياي فارهبون.
Allah has said, "Take not for worship two gods. There is only one God, so fear me alone."
وله ما في السماوات والأرض وله الدين واسبا أفغير الله تتقون.
And to him belongs whatever is in the heavens and the earth, and to him is obedience due forever. Will you then take any other than Allah as your protector?
وما بكم من نعمة فمن الله ثم إذا مسكم الضر فإليه تجأرون.
And whatever blessing you have, it is from Allah. And when affliction befalls you, it is unto Him that you cry for help.
ثم إذا كشف الضر عنكم إذا فريق منكم بربهم يشركون.
Then, when He removes the affliction from you, behold, a party among you begins to ascribe associates to their Lord.
ليكفروا بما آتيناهم فتمتعوا فسوف تعلمون.
So as to deny that which we have bestowed upon them. Well, then, enjoy yourselves a while, but soon will you know.
ويجعلون لما لا يعلمون نصيبا مما رزقناهم تالله لتسألن عما كنتم تفترون.
And they set apart for their false gods, of which they know nothing, a portion of that which we have bestowed on them. By Allah, you shall certainly be called to account for all that you have forged.
وَيَجْعَلُونَ لِلَّهِ الْبَنَاتِ سُبْحَانَهُ وَلَهُم مَّا يَشْتَهُونَ.
And they ascribe daughters to Allah. Holy is He, while they themselves have what they desire.
وإذا بشر أحدهم بالأنثى ظل وجهه مسودا وهو كظيم.
And when to one of them is conveyed the tidings of the birth of a female, his face darkens with inward suppressed grief.
يتوارى من القوم من سوء ما بشر به أيمسكه على هون أم يدسه في التراب ألا ساء ما يحكمون.
He hides himself from the people because of the bad news he has had. Shall he keep it in spite of disgrace, or shall he bury it in the dust? Verily, evil is that which they judge.
للذين لا يؤمنون بالآخرة مثل السوء ولله المثل الأعلى وهو العزيز الحكيم.
The state of those who do not believe in the hereafter is evil, while all sublime attributes belong to Allah, and He is the Mighty, the Wise.
ولو يؤاخذ الله الناس بظلمهم ما ترك عليها من دابة ولكن يؤخرهم إلى أجل مسمى فإذا جاء أجلهم لا يستأخرون ساعة ولا يستقدمون.
And if Allah were to punish men for their wrongdoing, He would not leave on the earth a living creature, but He gives them respite till an appointed term. And when their term is come, they cannot remain behind a single hour, nor can they get ahead of it.
وَيَجْعَلُونَ لِلَّهِ مَا يَكْرَهُونَ وَتَصِفُ أَلْسِنَتُهُمُ الْكَذِبَ أَنَّ لَهُمُ الْحُسْنَى لَا جَرَمَ أَنَّ لَهُمُ النَّارَ وَأَنَّهُمْ مُفْرَطُونَ.
And they assign to Allah what they dislike for themselves, and their tongues utter the lie that they will have the best of everything. Undoubtedly, there shall be the fire, and therein shall they be abandoned.
تالله لقد أرسلنا إلى أمم من قبلك فزين لهم الشيطان أعمالهم فهو وليهم زين لهم الشيطان أعمالهم فهو وليهم اليوم ولهم عذاب أليم.
By Allah, we verily sent messengers to all the peoples before thee. But Satan made their works appear beautiful to them. So he is their patron this day, and they shall have a grievous punishment.
وما أنزلنا عليك الكتاب إلا لتبين لهم الذي اختلفوا فيه وهدى ورحمة لقوم يؤمنون.
And we have not sent down to thee the book, except that thou mayest explain to them that concerning which they have created differences, and as a guidance and a mercy for a people who believe.
والله أنزل من السماء ماء فأحيا به الأرض بعد موتها إن في ذلك لآية لقوم يسمعون.
And Allah has sent down water from the sky, and has quickened therewith the earth after its death. Surely, in that is a sign for a people who would listen to the truth.
وَإِنَّ لَكُمْ فِي الْأَنْعَامِ لَعِبْرَةً نُسْقِيكُم مِّمَّا فِي بُطُونِهِ مِن بَيْنِ فَرْثٍ وَدَمٍ لَبَنًا خَالِصًا سَائِغًا لِّلشَّارِبِينَ.
And surely, in the cattle too, there is a lesson for you. We provide for you drink out of that which is in their bellies, from betwixt the feces and the blood, milk pure and pleasant for those who drink it.
وَمِن ثَمَرَاتِ النَّخِيلِ وَالْأَعْنَابِ تَتَّخِذُونَ مِنْهُ سَكَرًا وَرِزْقًا حَسَنًا إِنَّ فِي ذَلِكَ لَآيَةً لِقَوْمٍ يَعْقِلُونَ.
And of the fruits of the date palms and the grapes, whence you obtain intoxicating drink and wholesome food, verily, in that is a sign for a people who use their understanding.
وَأَوْحَى رَبُّكَ إِلَى النَّحْلِ أَنِ اتَّخِذِي مِنَ الْجِبَالِ بُيُوتًا وَمِنَ الشَّجَرِ وَمِمَّا يَعْرِشُونَ.
And thy Lord revealed to the bee, make thou houses in the hills, and in the trees, and in the trellises which they build.
ثم كلي من كل الثمرات فاسلكي سبل ربك ذللا يخرج من بطونها شراب مختلف ألوانه فيه شفاء للناس إن في ذلك لآية لقوم يتفكرون.
Then eat of all manner of fruits, and follow the ways taught thee by thy Lord, and which have been made easy for thee. There comes forth from their bellies a drink of varying hues. Therein is healing for mankind. Surely, in that is a sign for a people who reflect.
والله خلقكم ثم يتوفاكم ومنكم من يرد إلى أرذل العمر لكي لا يعلم بعد علم شيئا إن الله عليم قدير.
And Allah creates you. Then He causes you to die. And there are some among you who are driven to the worst state of life, with the result that they know nothing after having had knowledge. Surely, Allah is all-knowing, powerful.
والله فضل بعضكم على بعض في الرزق فما الذين فضلوا براد رزقهم على ما ملكت أيمانهم فهم فيه سواء أفبنعمة الله يجحدون.
And Allah has favored some of you above others in worldly gifts, but those more favored will not restore any part of their worldly gifts to those whom their right hands possess, so that they may be equal sharers in them. Knowing this, will they still deny the favor of Allah?
والله جعل لكم من أنفسكم أزواجا وجعل لكم من أزواجكم بنين وحفدة ورزقكم من الطيبات.
And Allah has made for you mates from among yourselves, and has made for you from your mates sons and grandsons, and has provided you with good things.
أفبالباطل يؤمنون وبنعمة الله هم يكفرون.
Will they then believe in that which perishes and deny the favor of Allah?
ويعبدون من دون الله ما لا يملك لهم رزقا من السماوات والأرض شيئا ولا يستطيعون.
And they worship beside Allah such as have no power to bestow on them any gift from the heavens or the earth, nor can they ever have such power.
فلا تضربوا لله الأمثال إن الله يعلم وأنتم لا تعلمون.
So coin not similitudes for Allah. Surely Allah knows and you know not.
ضرب الله مثلا عبدا مملوكا لا يقدر على شيء ومن رزقناه منا رزقا حسنا فهو ينفق من رزقناه منا رزقا حسنا فهو ينفق منه سرا وجهرا هل يستوون.
Allah sets forth for you the parable of a slave who is owned, having no power over anything, and a free man whom we have provided with a fair provision from us, and he spends thereof secretly and openly. Are they equal?
الحمد لله بل أكثرهم لا يعلمون.
Say, all praise belongs to Allah, but most of them have no knowledge.
وضرب الله مثلا الرجلين أحدهما أبكم لا يقدر على شيء وهو كل على مولاه أينما يوجهه لا يأتي بخير.
And Allah sets forth another parable of two men. One of them is dumb, having no power over anything, and he is a burden on his master. Whithersoever he sends him, he brings no good.
هل يستوي هو ومن يأمر بالعدل وهو على صراط مستقيم.
Can he be equal to him who enjoins justice and who is on the straight path?
ولله غيب السماوات والأرض وما أمر الساعة إلا كلمح البصر أو هو أقرب إن الله على كل شيء قدير.
And to Allah belongs the knowledge of the unseen in the heavens and the earth. And the matter of the coming of the promised hour is but as the twinkling of an eye. Nay, it is nearer still. Surely, Allah has full power over all things.
والله أخرجكم من بطون أمهاتكم لا تعلمون شيئا وجعل لكم السمع والأبصار والأفئدة لعلكم تشكرون.
And Allah brought you forth from the wombs of your mothers, while you knew nothing, and gave you ears and eyes and hearts, that you might be grateful.
ألم يروا إلى الطير مسخرات في جو السماء ما يمسكهن إلا الله إن في ذلك لآيات لقوم يؤمنون.
Do they not observe the birds held under subjection in the vault of heaven? None keeps them back save Allah. Verily, in that are signs for a people who believe.
والله جعل لكم من بيوتكم سكنا وجعل لكم من جلود الأنعام بيوتا تستخفونها يوم ظعنكم ويوم إقامتكم ومن أصوافها وأوبارها وأشعارها أثاثا ومتاعا إلى حين.
And Allah has made for you in your houses a place of rest, and has also made for you of the skins of cattle abodes which you find light at the time when you travel, and useful at the time when you halt. And of their wool and their furs and their hair He has supplied you with household goods and articles of use for a time.
والله جعل لكم مما خلق ظلالا وجعل لكم من الجبال أكنانا وجعل لكم سرابيل تقيكم الحر وسرابيل تقيكم بأسكم.
And Allah has made for you, of that which He has created, many things affording shade, and He has made for you in the mountains places of shelter, and He has made for you garments which protect you from heat, and coats of mail which protect you in your wars.
كذلك يتم نعمته عليكم لعلكم تسلمون.
Thus does He complete His favors on you, that you may submit wholly to Him.
فإن تولوا فإنما عليك البلاغ المبين.
But if they turn away, then thou art responsible only for the plain delivery of the message.
يعرفون نعمة الله ثم ينكرونها وأكثرهم الكافرون.
They recognize the favor of Allah, yet they deny it, and most of them are confirmed disbelievers.
ويوم نبعث من كل أمة شهيدا ثم لا يؤذن للذين كفروا ولا هم يستعتبون.
And remember the day when we shall raise up a witness from every people. Then those who disbelieve shall not be permitted to make amends, nor shall their plea be accepted.
وإذا رأى الذين ظلموا العذاب فلا يخفف عنهم ولا هم ينظرون.
And when those who did wrong actually see the punishment, it will not be lightened for them, nor will they be respited.
وإذا رأى الذين أشركوا شركاءهم قالوا ربنا هؤلاء شركاؤنا الذين كنا ندعو من دونك فألقوا إليهم القول إنكم لكاذبون.
And when those who associate partners with Allah will see their associate gods, they will say, Our Lord, these are our associate gods, whom we used to call upon instead of thee. Thereupon they will retort on them with the words, Surely you are liars.
وألقوا إلى الله يومئذ السلم وضل عنهم ما كانوا يفترون.
And they will offer submission to Allah on that day, and all that they used to forge shall fail them.
الذين كفروا وصدوا عن سبيل الله زدناهم عذابا فوق العذاب بما كانوا يفسدون.
As for those who disbelieve and turn men away from the way of Allah, we will add punishment to their punishment because they made mischief.
ويوم نبعث في كل أمة شهيدا عليهم من أنفسهم وجئنا بك شهيدا على هؤلاء ونزلنا عليك الكتاب تبيانا لكل شيء وهدى ورحمة وبشرى للمسلمين.
And remember the day when we will raise up in every people a witness against them from amongst themselves, and we will bring thee as a witness against all of them. And we have sent down to thee the book to explain everything, and a guidance and a mercy and glad tidings to those who submit to Allah.
إن الله يأمر بالعدل والإحسان وإيتاء ذي القربى وينهى عن الفحشاء والمنكر والبغي يعظكم لعلكم تذكرون.
Verily, Allah enjoins justice, and the doing of good to others, and giving like kindred, and forbids indecency, and manifest evil and transgression. He admonishes you, that you may take heed.
وأوفوا بعهد الله إذا عاهدتم ولا تنقضوا الأيمان بعد توكيدها وقد جعلتم الله عليكم كفيلا.
And fulfill the covenant of Allah when you have made one, and break not your oaths after making them firm, while you have made Allah your surety.
إن الله يعلم ما تفعلون.
Certainly, Allah knows what you do.
ولا تكونوا كالتي نقضت غزلها من بعد قوة أنكاثا تتخذون أيمانكم دخلا بينكم أن تكون أمة هي أربى من أمة إنما يبلوكم الله به.
And be not like unto her, who cuts up her yarn into pieces after having spun it strong, by making your oaths a means of deceit between you, for fear lest one people become more powerful than another people.
وَلَيُبَيِّنَنَّ لَكُمْ يَوْمَ الْقِيَامَةِ مَا كُنْتُمْ فِيهِ تَخْتَلِفُونَ.
Surely Allah tries you therewith, and on the day of resurrection He will make clear to you that wherein you differed.
وَلَوْ شَاءَ اللَّهُ لَجَعَلَكُمْ أُمَّةً وَاحِدَةً وَلَكِنْ يُضِلُّ مَن يَشَاءُ وَيَهْدِي مَن يَشَاءُ وَلَتُسْأَلُنَّ عَمَّا كُنتُمْ تَعْمَلُونَ.
And if Allah had enforced His will, He would surely have made you all one people. But He lets go astray him who wishes it, and guides him who wishes it. And you shall surely be questioned concerning that which you have been doing.
ولا تتخذوا أيمانكم دخلا بينكم فتزل قدم بعد ثبوتها وتذوقوا السوء بما صددتم عن سبيل الله ولكم عذاب عظيم.
And make not your oaths a means of deceit between you, or your foot will slip after it has been firmly established, and you will taste evil, because by acting thus you turned people away from the path of Allah, and you will have a severe punishment.
ولا تشتروا بعهد الله ثمنا قليلا إنما عند الله هو خير لكم إن كنتم تعلمون.
And barter not the covenant of Allah for a paltry price. Surely that which is with Allah is better for you, if you knew.
ما عندكم ينفد وما عند الله باق ولنجزين الذين صبروا أجرهم بأحسن ما كانوا يعملون.
That which you have shall pass away, but that which is with Allah is lasting, and we will certainly give those who are steadfast their reward according to the best of their works.
من عمل صالحا من ذكر أو أنثى وهو مؤمن فلنحيينه حياة طيبة ولنجزينهم أجرهم بأحسن ما كانوا يعملون.
Whoso acts righteously, whether male or female, and is a believer, we will surely grant him a pure life, and we will surely bestow on such their reward according to the best of their works.
فإذا قرأت القرآن فاستعذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم.
And when thou recitest the Qur'an, seek refuge with Allah from Satan, the rejected.
إنه ليس له سلطان على الذين آمنوا وعلى ربهم يتوكلون.
Surely he has no power over those who believe and who put their trust in their Lord.
إنما سلطانه على الذين يتولونه والذين هم به مشركون.
His power is only over those who make friends with him and who associate partners with him.
وإذا بدلنا آية مكان آية والله أعلم بما ينزل قالوا إنما أنت مفتر بل أكثرهم لا يعلمون.
And when we bring one sign in place of another, and Allah knows best the object of what He reveals, they say, Thou art but a fabricator. Nay, but most of them know not.
قل نزله روح القدس من ربك بالحق ليثبت الذين آمنوا وهدى وبشرى للمسلمين.
Say, the Spirit of holiness has brought it down from thy Lord with truth, that He may strengthen in their faith those who believe, and as a guidance and glad tidings for Muslims.
ولقد نعلم أنهم يقولون إنما يعلمه بشر لسان الذي يلحدون إليه عجمي وهذا لسان عربي مبين.
And indeed, we know that they say that it is only a man who teaches him, but the tongue of him towards whom their minds incline in making this insinuation is foreign, while this is Arabic tongue, plain and clear.
إن الذين لا يؤمنون بآيات الله لا يهديهم الله ولهم عذاب أليم.
As for those who do not believe in the signs of Allah, surely Allah will not guide them, and they shall have a grievous punishment.
إنما يفتري الكذب الذين لا يؤمنون بآيات الله وأولئك هم الكاذبون.
It is only those who believe not in the signs of Allah who forge falsehood, and they it is who are the liars.
من كفر بالله من بعد إيمانه إلا من أكره وقلبه مطمئن بالإيمان ولكن من شرح بالكفر صدرا فعليهم غضب من الله ولهم عذاب عظيم.
Whoso disbelieves in Allah after he has believed, save him who is forced to make a declaration of disbelief, while his heart finds peace in faith. But such as open their breasts to disbelief, on them is Allah's wrath, and for them is decreed a severe punishment.
ذلك بأنهم استحبوا الحياة الدنيا على الآخرة وأن الله لا يهدي القوم الكافرين.
That is because they have preferred the present life to the hereafter, and because Allah guides not the disbelieving people.
أولئك الذين طبع الله على قلوبهم وسمعهم وأبصارهم وأولئك هم الغافلون.
It is they on whose hearts and ears and eyes Allah has set a seal, and it is they who are the heedless.
لا جرم أنهم في الآخرة هم الخاسرون.
Undoubtedly, it is they who will be the losers in the hereafter.
ثم إن ربك للذين هاجروا من بعد ما فتنوا ثم جاهدوا وصبروا إن ربك من بعدها لغفور رحيم.
Then, surely thy Lord, to those who migrated after they had been persecuted, and then strove hard in the cause of Allah, and remained steadfast, surely, after that, thy Lord is most forgiving, merciful.
يوم تأتي كل نفس تجادل عن نفسها وتوفى كل نفس ما عملت وهم لا يظلمون.
On the day when every soul will come pleading for itself, and every soul will be fully recompensed for what it did, and they will not be wronged.
وضرب الله مثلا قرية كانت آمنة مطمئنة يأتيها رزقها رغدا من كل مكان فكفرت بأنعم الله فذاقها الله لباس الجوع والخوف بما كانوا يصنعون.
And Allah sets forth the parable of a city which enjoyed security and peace. Its provisions came to it in plenty from every quarter. But it was ungrateful for the favors of Allah. So Allah made it taste hunger and fear, which clothed it like a garment, because of what they used to do.
وَلَقَدْ جَاءَهُمْ رَسُولٌ مِّنْهُمْ فَكَذَّبُوهُ فَأَخَذَهُمُ الْعَذَابُ وَهُمْ ظَالِمُونَ.
And indeed, there has come to them a messenger from among themselves, but they treated him as a liar, so punishment overtook them while they were wrongdoers.
فَكُلُوا مِمَّا رَزَقَكُمُ اللَّهُ حَلَالًا طَيِّبًا وَاشْكُرُوا نِعْمَةَ اللَّهِ إِن كُنتُمْ إِيَّاهُ تَعْبُدُونَ.
So eat of the lawful and good things which Allah has provided for you, and be grateful for the bounty of Allah, if it is Him you worship.
إنما حرم عليكم الميتة والدم ولحم الخنزير وما أهل لغير الله به فمن اضطر غير باغ ولا عاد فإن الله غفور رحيم.
He has made unlawful for you only that which dies of itself, and blood, and the flesh of swine, and that on which the name of any other than Allah has been invoked. But he who is driven by necessity to eat any of these things, being neither disobedient nor exceeding the limit, then surely Allah is most forgiving, merciful.
ولا تقولوا لما تصف ألسنتكم الكذب هذا حلال وهذا حرام لتفتروا على الله الكذب إن الذين يفترون على الله الكذب لا يفلحون.
And say not, because of the falsehood which your tongues utter, this is lawful, and this is unlawful, so as to be of those who forge lies against Allah. Surely, those who forge lies against Allah do not prosper.
متاع قليل ولهم عذاب أليم.
This life is a brief enjoyment, and then they shall have a grievous punishment.
وعلى الذين هادوا حرمنا ما قصصنا عليك من قبل وما ظلمناهم ولكن كانوا أنفسهم يظلمون.
And to those also who are Jews, we forbade before this all that we have related to thee, and we wronged them not, but they used to wrong themselves.
ثم إن ربك للذين عملوا السوء بجهالة ثم تابوا من بعد ذلك وأصلحوا إن ربك من بعدها لغفور رحيم.
Then surely thy Lord, to those who do evil in ignorance, and repent thereafter, and make amends, surely after that thy Lord is most forgiving, merciful.
إن إبراهيم كان أمة قانتا لله حنيفا ولم يك من المشركين.
Abraham was indeed a paragon of virtue, obedient to Allah, ever inclined to Him, and he was not of those who set up equals to Allah.
شاكرا لأنعمه اجتباه وهداه إلى صراط مستقيم.
Ever grateful for his favors, he chose him and guided him to a straight path.
وآتيناه في الدنيا حسنة وإنه في الآخرة لمن الصالحين.
And we bestowed on him good in this world, and in the hereafter he will surely be among the righteous.
ثم أوحينا إليك أن اتبع ملة إبراهيم حنيفا وما كان من المشركين.
And now we have sent revelation to thee, enjoining, follow the way of Abraham, who was ever inclined to Allah, and was not of those who set up equals to him.
إنما جعل السبت على الذين اختلفوا فيه وإن ربك ليحكم بينهم يوم القيامة فيما كانوا فيه يختلفون.
The punishment for profaning the Sabbath was imposed only on those who had differed about it. And thy Lord will surely judge between them on the day of resurrection concerning that wherein they differed.
ادع إلى سبيل ربك بالحكمة والموعظة الحسنة وجادلهم بالتي هي أحسن إن ربك هو عالم بمن ضل عن سبيله وهو عالم بالمهتدين.
Call unto the way of thy Lord with wisdom and goodly exhortation, and argue with them in a way that is best. Surely thy Lord knows best who has strayed from his way, and he also knows those who are rightly guided.
وإن عاقبتم فعاقبوا بمثل ما عوقبتم به ولئن صبرتم لهو خير للصابرين.
And if you decide to punish the oppressors, then punish them to the extent to which you have been wronged. But if you show patience, then surely that is best for those who are patient.
واصبر وما صبرك إلا بالله ولا تحزن عليهم ولا تك في ضيق مما يمكرون.
And O Prophet, endure thou with patience. And verily, thy patience is possible only with the help of Allah. And grieve not for them, nor feel distressed because of their evil designs.
إن الله مع الذين اتقوا والذين هم محسنون.
Verily, Allah is with those who are righteous and those who do good.